Welcome to Cape Town News. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of July 2025, and here's what's making headlines in the Western Cape. Western Cape slammed over R562 million office project failure. Cape Town launches bold 25-year plan for transformation. Gun-waving taxi driver arrested after showdown in Hout Bay. Elsies River named in urgent smash and grab warning. Chicago the musical brings razzle dazzle to the Opera House. Cloudy skies and coastal showers expected across the Cape tomorrow. The Western Cape government is facing fierce backlash over a failed infrastructure project that has cost taxpayers more than R500 million without delivering a single completed building. The Dorp Street office development, which was first proposed in 2010 to house the Education Department, has now been formally abandoned after the government deemed it too expensive to continue. During a recent parliamentary Q&A session, MEC Tertius Simmers confirmed that the project was scrapped despite R562 million already being spent. This includes nearly R100 million in land purchases, over R13 million on consultants and studies, and almost R300 million on leased accommodation since 2020. The Good Party's Brett Herron criticised the waste, saying the money could have been used to build permanent offices in communities like the Cape Flats, where infrastructure and job creation are desperately needed. Herron also linked the project to the controversial sale of the Tafelberg school site, whose proceeds were used to fund the now abandoned plan. The Education Department currently spends close to R6 million per month on rented space, while the purchased land and Tafelberg site lie vacant. Critics say the province missed a critical opportunity to invest in long-term social and spatial transformation. The department has yet to confirm a new plan for permanent accommodation. The City of Cape Town has unveiled its Vision 2050 strategy, a sweeping long-term plan to reshape the metro over the next quarter century. Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis says the initiative is aimed at protecting the city from urban decline while creating a future-fit Cape Town of opportunity. Among the plan's key goals are expanding public transport so that it covers 75% of all trips, ensuring that no Cape Townian spends more than 10% of their income on commuting. The city also aims for 35% of its electricity to come from alternative sources by 2030 and 25% of its water from non-surface sources by 2040. On housing, the city promises to release land for 50,000 new housing opportunities each year, most of which will be developed in partnership with the private sector. A strong focus is also being placed on waste diversion, crime reduction, and infrastructure renewal. Cape Town's 10-year pipeline includes R120 billion in infrastructure investment, with 75% of those projects benefiting lower-income areas. The city has also committed to taking over the commuter rail service from national government to revive it as Cape Town's primary mode of mass transport. Public comment on Vision 2050 is open until the 12th of September, with documents available on the city's website and at community information sessions. A minibus taxi driver was swiftly arrested on Sunday morning after allegedly threatening a city traffic officer with a firearm and fleeing the scene in Hout Bay. According to Mako member for Safety and Security, J.P. Smith, the officer had been conducting enforcement operations in the area when the suspect drew a gun and sped off. The city's Law Enforcement and Safety and Security Investigative Unit launched a full-scale search, deploying personnel and setting up surveillance at key points throughout the area. Within just 4 hours, the vehicle was found, and the driver was taken into custody along with the firearm. Authorities say the operation was a textbook example of rapid response policing. The incident comes shortly after Santaco Western Cape issued a formal apology over a previous road rage incident involving a taxi driver that went viral online. Community safety officials are calling on the public to report all incidents of threats and intimidation by public transport operators. Smith said law enforcement officers deserve respect and support, and threats of violence will not be tolerated. The driver is expected to appear in court this week. Investigators are probing whether the suspect is linked to other traffic-related incidents in the metro. Cape Townians are being urged to exercise extreme caution when traveling through Elsies River following a sharp rise in smash-and-grab incidents. According to the group Fight Against Crime South Africa, several hotspots have been identified where small groups of youths target motorists at traffic lights during peak hours. The worst affected areas include intersections along Voortrekker Road, Norwood and Franzi van Zyl, 39th Avenue and Owen Road, as well as Balvenie and Holt Road. Criminals reportedly hide behind trees and walls, using children to distract drivers or act as lookouts before striking. Phones and bags are the most common targets. Patrick Wentz, local ANC branch secretary, says the situation has spiraled out of control and called for consistent police visibility, not just public awareness campaigns. In many cases, suspects are released due to lack of formal complaints. Wentz has urged victims to report incidents immediately to ensure charges can be laid. Community members also allege that e-hailing drivers and bikers are being ambushed using fake bookings and decoys. Meanwhile, the Department of Social Development has confirmed that minors caught committing these crimes may be placed in secure facilities for rehabilitation under the Child Justice Act. The SAPS has yet to formally respond to the concerns, but community groups insist urgent action is needed before someone is seriously hurt. Get ready for glamour, jazz and murder as Broadway's most iconic musical, Chicago, returns to Cape Town this August. The show opens at the Opera House on the 27th of August and promises a night of unforgettable entertainment. With ticket prices ranging from 200 Rand to 580 Rand, Chicago brings the roaring 20s back to life with sizzling choreography, scandalous intrigue, and timeless hits like All That Jazz, Cell Block Tango, and Razzle Dazzle. The 2.5-hour production follows the story of a nightclub singer, a double murderess, and a smooth-talking lawyer as they navigate fame and justice in a city fueled by headlines. Described as a musical masterpiece, the production is packed with spectacular staging and energy. Whether you're a seasoned theatre lover or a first-timer, this is one show you do not want to miss. All tickets are available exclusively from ticketmaster.co.za. The platform is also equipped to assist with wheelchair bookings and support queries. Patrons are reminded that tickets from unofficial sites will not be honored at the venue. It would be a crime to miss it. Here is your money, commodities, and crypto updates. Starting with major currencies, the US dollar is trading at 17 Rand and 90 cents. The British pound stands at 24 Rand and 4 cents. And the euro will cost you 20 Rand and 89 cents. Moving to the commodities market, gold is priced at 1,929 Rand 92 cents per gram. Silver is trading at 21 Rand and 87 cents per gram. Platinum is valued at 792 Rand per gram. And Brent crude oil is trading at $66.88 per barrel. In the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is valued at 2,097,868 Rand, while Ethereum is trading at 52,632 Rand. Ripple XRP is priced at 50 Rand and 31 cents. And finally, Solana is trading at 2,934 Rand. Keep in mind that these numbers are based on the latest data, but may still change as markets fluctuate in the course of the day. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy across the Cape, with scattered showers possible and cool conditions throughout the day. Cape Town and Paarl are both expected to reach highs of 16 degrees, while Stellenbosch will climb slightly to 17 degrees. A brisk southerly wind will pick up into the afternoon, bringing an extra chill to the air. At sea, conditions remain rough. Ocean swells are forecast to peak near 3 meters, with a swell period of 11 to 13 seconds. These conditions may be hazardous for small craft and shoreline activity, especially along the Atlantic coast. Tide times for Wednesday are as follows. Low tide just after midnight at 12:47. High tide at 6:49 in the morning. Low tide again at 12:53 in the afternoon. And the final high tide at 7:18 in the evening. Sunrise will be at 7:48 in the morning, with sunset taking place at 5:56 in the evening. The UV index remains moderate, so sun protection is still advised if you're outdoors around midday. With that, we conclude today's bulletin, and now you know what's happening in the mother city. Thank you for watching Cape Town News. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. We appreciate your support. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, tomorrow's Cape Town News drops right here on YouTube at 12 noon. Meanwhile, stay safe, informed, and connected.